Good evening, Postal family. How's everybody doing? My name is Saeed. Welcome back to the channel. What's going on this Monday evening? Another good Monday. The rough Mondays are kind of not happening anymore with the volume dropping, but depends. Different stations say everything, but hours like it used to be, it ain't like that. So anyway, what's today's topic I'm discussing is Branch 1100 out in California, Los Angeles, I believe. They had a debate that all four of the NALC candidates took part in. So I'm going over that today, looking at each candidate, how they express themselves, what their goals are, all that good stuff. But first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Postal content is what I do, love to do. Thanks so much for all the support. Keep giving me the thumbs up, smash that hype button. Thanks so much for all you do, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to put a comment in. You know how much I love them comments. If I haven't got back to you, my bad. I'm trying my best to catch up all the comments. So stay with me now. Keep those comments coming, though. I mean, everything that's on your minds and your stations, whatever I'm talking about in these videos. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what have you heard. Different things. All is good. All is welcome on my channel, guys. Good, bad, whatever. If you're taking the time, I appreciate it. Everything I say on here is from my views, my research. I don't speak on behalf of USPS Post Office in any of my videos. Let's get to the topic at hand. 4 candidates for the NALC president seat in a debate in Branch 1100. Going over it. If you're a city letter carrier, the future of our craft is being decided right now. Branch 1100 recently hosted a massive candidate debate featuring the national candidates running for the NALC president, executive vice president, and Region 1 business agent. They spent nearly 3 hours tackling the biggest issues affecting us on the workroom floor every single day. From aggressive route inspection teams to ridiculous uniform prices and fixing table 2 wages. In this video, I'm breaking down the most critical takeaways every letter carrier needs to know before casting their vote. Let's get into it, guys. What's number 1? Topic 1, aggressive route cuts and inspections. First up was route inspections. With overall mail volume fluctuating, management has been sending aggressive inspection teams into stations across the country with one clear goal: eliminating routes. Here is how the presidential candidates plan to fight back. Mr. James Henry took a firm stance against joint inspection programs like TRAMP if management refuses to follow the rules. He pointed out that if the union enters into a joint agreement that can be effectively grieved when management cheats, we shouldn't be in it. He wants to bring back dedicated regional route inspection specialists to help local branches with dry runs reading 1838s and 1840s and protecting local routes. Corey Walton, running for executive vice president, put the main focus on workroom floor education. He warned carriers against falling for management's fake rules, like claiming you only get 30 seconds per stop or 1 minute per package. When carriers rush to meet arbitrary times, it ruins the data and kills the routes. Corey stressed that business agents need to send training teams into stations before inspection teams arrive. And Nicole Ryan pointed out that when routes get cut or overburdened, we lose full-time assignments, which directly blocks CCAs from converting to career status. That's a good point she makes right there. She emphasized that any future joint process must be fair and involve union oversight from start to finish. Topic number 2, the uniform allowance crisis. This is a huge crisis indeed. The prices, like, just within a few months, $2 here, $5 here. We just can't keep up, man. Talk about getting a new shirt nowadays. Next up, uniforms. We all know the uniform program is in a rough spot. Prices keep skyrocketing. Vendors jack up costs every time our allowance increases and the quality doesn't hold up. Nicole Ryan called the current uniform program a disaster. She highlighted how outdated the gear is. Carriers in hot climates like Arizona need modern dry fit fabrics for sun protection, while carriers in places like Chicago need functional gear like hoodies for cold winters. She noted that while Made in America laws restrict some vendors, these issues have to be solved directly in contract negotiations, potentially looking beyond the traditional debit card allowance system to direct provision options. James Henry took it a step further, arguing that uniforms aren't a benefit, they are a mandatory job requirement. In other words, necessity. Just like your satchel, because it's mandatory, he believes management should bear the full burden of the cost. Good way of looking at it. And the NALC must exercise strict oversight so vendors stop automatically hiking prices every time allowance numbers change. Topic 3, carrier safety and legislation. Safety was another major topic when the rise in armed robberies and attacks on carriers nationwide. Candidate consensus was clear. National union leadership must push relentlessly in Washington, D.C. for the passage of the Protect Our Letter Carriers Act. We need stronger federal law enforcement backing, stricter penalties for crimes against postal employees, and actual accountability on the street to keep carriers safe while delivering. Topic number 4, wages, table 2, and contract vision. Finally, the candidates laid out their vision for collective bargaining and the future of our pay structure. During closing remarks, Nicole Ryan highlighted her 17 years of experience writing contract language and negotiating at headquarters. Her core priorities include fixing table 2 wages so starting pay isn't so low, shortening the step progression so carriers hit top pay faster. I like that one. That's what I'm after. Ensuring full cost of living adjustments across the board. Just like the clerk craft, it's across the board. Clearing out the massive backlog in the dispute resolutions team DRT grievance process. Legislative fixes like letting carriers buy back non-career time for retirement. Wow, man. She hit all the spots, man. I mean, all the pinpoints carriers are after. That's pretty good, I gotta say. Every point is valid, and it's a big issue right now on the minds of the carriers. All candidates agreed that unifying the rank and file, strengthening grievance processing, and fighting for top-tier wages are the core pillars of the upcoming election. So it said all the candidates, but I didn't see Mike Cariff. I don't know, he was in a separate debate, or he wasn't in this. Maybe I'm covering another one. I'll look into it. Which one I think he did his alone. So I'll get into what he said, everything, and on my next video, hopefully I can throw that in there. Whether you're junior, 6-year, or 30-year veteran, this election impacts your paycheck, your route, and your daily working conditions. Make sure you're following the candidate platforms, asking questions in your local branch meetings, and staying informed. If you want to listen to the full 2-hour and 45-minute debate recording, check out the link in the description below to the original video from the 1100 Connection and from Air to Arbitration podcast. What do you think about the points raised regarding route inspections and uniform costs? Drop your thoughts. You guys always do that. Like and hit all that good stuff you guys do. So that was just trying to cover the debate. Was more a little bit topics in branch 1100 that these three. It wasn't even the other two. It was just Henry, the VP to be, and then this the lady candidate. So I'll check on the other two, what they said in the same sequence, and get back to you guys. So a lot of good stuff. And they all three nailed some good topics. Henry taking a stance on the inspection programs, Uh, Different things. The lady, all valid points she mentioned. Good stuff, good stuff. Wages. Nicole Ryan, I said lady. Nicole Ryan. Her top things: fixing table 2 wages so starting pay isn't low. That's a critical one. Shortening the step progression so carriers hit top pay faster. That's a critical one. Ensuring full cost of living adjustments across the board. That helps out big time. Clearing out backlog, grievance process, legislative fixes like letting carriers buy back. This is a huge one. It's still in the Congress. I don't know whether it's in the Senate or the House. This bill for the carriers to buy. If you spend some time as a casual or TE before you became a CC, before you converted to regular, all that time, including CCA, casual, whatever, you did 3 years here as a casual, then left, did something else. But all that they want in this bill to count, and it will add up to your retirement, those years of service as a temporary employee. That's awesome, man. I'm waiting on a result for that. I'm waiting for that big time. Still in the Congress. That's another one I got to get an update on what's going on with that. Some bills are just sitting there and nobody's touching them for us. So anyway, that's it. Just want to go over this debate that Branch 1100, James Henry, Walton, and this lady candidate had, Nora Hines, Nicole Ryan. Nicole Ryan had very good stuff. All three mentioned. Like I said, Mike Cariff and the other guy, the former VP, I'll get what they had to say in the same sequence with Branch 1100. I know Mike Cariff did his thing separately, so I will definitely get back to you guys on that. But that's it. If you like what you see and you see what you like, hit subscribe. I don't know where I get that, but I love saying that. I stopped saying that in my last few videos, but it's just so awesome, add that in there. But that's it, guys. Take care. Until next time, MailmanSyed out. Stay cool out there.